Hey, 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 y'all. Happy. Wait, what are we? Oh my gosh, did I lose a day? Tuesday. I did lose a day, y'all. Yesterday, I lost a darn day yesterday. I was supposed to come on. Back was out, couldn't even stand up. So I was like, well, how in the world am I going to go do this? I can't even stand up. So I could have sat down, I guess, on my new little chair, y'all. But anyway, y'all notice? Literally freezing sweatshirt that we made, right? Super cute, y'all. And my cute little earrings that my friend made me. Hey, Teresa. So anyway, y'all, tonight we're going to get busy because this may take just a little bit. I'm going to take a bunch of transfers and make a sign for someone. How are you doing tonight, girl? I want to show you how you can mix and match transfers to do something really, really cute. Some of these are no longer available, so I did not do a supply list because of that very reason. If you are interested in the transfers, however, you can just type in the word transfer. So tonight's word is transfer, and I will send you a link to the page to look at everything. Hey, Elizabeth girl, how are you? So you can look at it, y'all, and there is a sale going on right now. Okay, the code is SAVE10, all together, SAVE10, and it is $10 for $100 spent. So y'all go check it out. In fact, I'll go ahead and put the link in the comments, and you can at least go check it out. But yeah, I didn't do a supply list, y'all, because some of these supplies you can't get anymore. Can't get them. Isn't that crazy? I know. So anyway, how's everyone doing? Everyone have a good weekend. Hey, Mom. I hope you did. So, y'all, we are going to make over a sign. I think if you've been watching me for a while or went back and looked at my old ones, you've seen me make over one of these signs, okay? This is a easel sign, okay? You get them at Hobby Lobby, okay? You can see the his and hers, $9.99. Most of the time they have them 50% off if you catch them. But I actually bought two of these. Oh, good, Teresa. You're going to have, girl, post. Y'all, and the VIP, listen, I finally got it all up and running. It kind of threw me for a loop. So I'm going to be adding people into the VIP. And that is where I want you guys to show me your creations. My club members and my customers. Unfortunately, it's not for designers. But everyone else, you can go in there and show me what you've done with things. Or just crafts. I want to see your crafts. I want to get inspirations from y'all. So anyway, be on the lookout. I know I keep saying that, but it was throwing me for a loop, y'all. Y'all have no idea. Unless you know, you know. And I'm going to just tell you, when you're creating pages on Facebook, it's a lot. So anyway, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this over. This had a saying on it. It was in black. I think it said something like, I don't know. It was something to do with brides, you know, something to do with a wedding. So I sanded it down just a little bit, and we're gonna make it over. That's all we're gonna do. Easy peasy, but it may just take a little second. May take it a second or two. I'm just looking for this this thing, y'all, but I'll figure it out. I'll find it in just a minute, and I will post it. So let's get busy. I'm going to paint. I want this to look exactly the way it is. I'm going to use some white chalk paint. And do you see how it didn't go all the way to the edges? I'm not going to do it to the edges either. So I'm just going to paint it exactly as it is, just like this. Kind of, you know, rustic looking. You know, this is again going to be a coffee bar sign. So I think it's going to be cute. I have one on mine for Christmas. But again, y'all, I'm fixing to show y'all what y'all can do with the transfers. Go and you can create a bunch of different stuff. But tonight's word is transfer. Transfer. Okay, so I'm just painting this. Y'all, I hope y'all can see it because y'all know I got a new setup, and it's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. A little bit on my nerve. My last one. That last menopausal nerve I have. It's getting on me. Okay, let's see. I want to paint it. Like I said, I'm going to try to stick kind of to the same way it was. And then I'll sand off anything. Like I just got it on the edge over there, but that's fine. I'll sand it off. Because I like that look. So, just like that. You see, I didn't go all the way. Thank y'all for the hearts. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Okay, so let's dry this. And then I'll put another coat on it. And then I will sand it down so that we have a smooth surface to work with. And then we're gonna make over this little, these are the little mugs from the Dollar Tree. You know, I think they come like 6 in a little pack. And hey Linda, stranger. Hey Kim, how are you, girl? So we're also going to make over this little mug. I'm going to cut it off. I want it to look like a coffee mug. Again, if y'all watch my other one, it's exactly the same way I did with that one. I wanted it a coffee mug and not like a hot chocolate mug. So, very, very easy to remake, y'all. But y'all, the sweatshirt, right? It's not really, I'm freezing today, though, to be honest. It's gotten cold tonight, but today wasn't. We've had weird weather here in Georgia, y'all. So weird. Christmas is killing you. I'm telling you. It's crazy. Okay. So let's put another coat on this, y'all. Okay. And it's just to cover up, again, that it had black letters, black writing on it. But those do sand off. They were really thick, really dark, and I literally just sanded them off. So just know, you can go get this little board, Hobby Lobby. Wait till it's 50% off, y'all, and get it for $5. And make yourself your own little cute coffee bar sign. Okay. Again, I got all the way to the edge, but that's okay. I'll sand it off. Okay. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Yes, it's so strange. Weather has been so strange here lately. I don't know why. It's like, I don't know. It's just strange. Okay. So do you see how I didn't go all the way to the edges? And I will sand off right here. But honestly, it really doesn't matter. Again, you just kind of want it to, I want it to look rustic. And it does. So there we go. All right. Next, I'm just going to cut off. And I'm using scissors, y'all. Okay. And let's hope it don't break. I've broke a few of these before. If you're easy with it, probably be best to cut them with a like X-Acto knife or something, but literally it just cuts off. So we went from a hot mug, a cocoa mug, to oh, Kathy. Yes, I know. I saw that. That's what I'm saying. It's so weird. So weird. Oh, Kim, what part of Pennsylvania are you from? My husband's from Pennsylvania, and all of his family has been talking about the snow up there. So, y'all, when I cut that off, it also cut that hole off, which is great. Hey, Brandy. How are you, girl? Okay, so I'm going to just sand this down, just because I don't want that rough edge. And then I'm going to show you what transfers we're going to use, y'all. Let me pull my comments up here. I can't see nothing. I'm telling y'all, this new setup over here. I'm good, Brandy. That means you can come in with me, Linda. That means that you're going to be like on my live with me. But I don't know how to do it. So, I'm just telling you, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Oh, here we go. Now I can see it. Okay, so I'm going to paint this. 45 minutes west of Pittsburgh. Okay, so he is from upstate. He's from west, but he's from near, it's really like an hour from Williamsport, north of Williamsport. It's called Westfield, but all right, y'all. So I'm gonna paint this little coffee mug. Hold on, she's a little cockeyed. I need her straight. There we go. I'm gonna paint the coffee mug. What color do I want to paint her? I think I'm gonna paint it. So let me show y'all the transfers real quick. if I knew how to do it. Okay, so here's the first one we're going to use, okay? This is the one you actually see me do on my sign that I actually have upstairs, okay? This one's called Coffee and Christmas Cheer. This one you can still get, okay? And it has all these little transfers, and you can use, instead of coffee right there, you can put the cocoa right there. I'm only going to use, I run on coffee and, okay? Oh, hey, Tyler. How are you? You're so sweet. You're so sweet. So I'm going to use that part, okay? I'm not going to use the Christmas cheer because, again, y'all, this is just a basic coffee sign, not a Christmas one. And then I'm going to use this one, which is Sweet Tea and Sunshine. I don't believe this one's still available, but I'm using the word sunshine. Okay, so it's going to say I run on coffee and sunshine, okay? And you see the fonts are different, but that's okay. The fonts were different on that. Not a big deal. I'm showing y'all how you can mix and match. And then, last but not least, now listen, I'm not a gnome person, okay? I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what they're for. I don't know what to do. I'm confused by them. They confuse me. So, I've only used the flowers from my gnomes. I've never even used this little girl one at all. I've only ever used the flowers. I've literally never done anything with the gnomes, y'all. You love gnomes, Kimberly? I don't know why. I don't understand. I don't know. They're cute. They're so cute. But they just don't go with anything that I have. Linda, I mean, they don't creep me out. I just don't understand them. I think they're just like, you know, cute little whimsical, and I'm not very whimsical, and I think that's it. Jim always laughs at me, but anyway, we're going to use this flower because I kind of want to go with a sunflower theme. I was going to hand paint, y'all know, so I hand painted this sunflower, and I was kind of using it as inspiration to do this, but then I thought, okay, I also have this one, so I have some options. I told y'all I'm gonna be working with some transfers tonight. That's why your word is transfers. And then you can go and you can look at the sale and you can kind of get your own and make your own projects. So yes, okay. They grow on you, now you're addicted. Okay, Kim, I might get there too. Short people always do. Linda, then I might be a gnome. Maybe that's why I'm not really. Maybe that's why maybe I'm kind of like a gnome. You know, I'm like short and kind of I'm squatty. You know, I'm chubby, and maybe that's why. Maybe that's why me and the gnomes don't really go together. Hey Janice, how are you, girl? Okay, so I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do it in black, and then I'm going to use this one because then the black will be. No, Linda, you don't think I'm a gnome? Is that what gnome means? All right, y'all, so I'm just using some black chalk paint, and I'm going to paint my mug black. I think this yellow, I'm going to use the yellow, my bumblebee, my bark on this. So I think this will go really good. I kind of want my colors to be, you know, your greens, your blacks. I'm ready for summer. I was really excited when someone asked me to do this because I was like, sunshine. I'm going to use the word sunshine. Y'all, we hadn't even made it to winter yet, and I'm already ready for the sunshine. Oh, man, I am. Y'all don't even know. This weather, y'all, this weather, because it is weird, it's driving me nuts. It truly is driving me crazy. I don't know what to do with this weather. I fall into a funk, and you know, it's like I have the personality that literally the sun really makes me go. It really makes me go, and if I don't see the sun, well, coffee. Then it's coffee. It is coffee. It is, because I'm just telling y'all, cannot. Janice, how are you, girl? Okay, so, painting my little coffee mug, y'all. Y'all, these are just so easy to do and so cute. I love doing these. I was really glad I found these out Yeah, Elizabeth, they don't fit mine either, girl. They are cute. I just don't know what to do with them. You know, I even wanted to make some for like a craft because I see all these people making them, you know, like using mop heads and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I want to make one. What am I going to do with it? I could give it to somebody, I guess, because, I mean, it would not go with anything I have. Oh, good, Janice. Good, good, good. Girl, I've been praying for you. Okay. I think one coat is going to do because, again, I really kind of I want to keep this a little bit rustic. Just make sure I get my edges. Okay. So I got my little coffee mug, y'all. Cute little coffee mug. Since this is somebody's, I'm going to paint the back. That just dawned on me. Since I'm giving this to somebody, we're going to complete it because I am going to glue it to the top, but you might be able to see the bottom of it. So we want it to, y'all, we want it to look right now. I don't want no craziness. Okay. Let's just dry this. And this dries fast, y'all. This is chalk paint. I like using chalk paint, chalk paste, chalk, whatever. I like the quick drying of all the chalk products. Now, you could also do this if you got that transfer and do the hot chocolate and leave that little hot chocolate on there. Just fill in that hole, or you could put a bow over it or something like, or sprinkles, you know, something like that. But then you could leave the whipped cream on top. I wanted it more like a coffee mug, and I know some coffees have whipped cream, but mine does not, so we're going to do a coffee mug. So we're just going to dry this up good. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my flower on it. And we're going to hope I like it. If not, I'm going to paint over it and I'm going to hand paint it. That's what I do. I think a lot of the times, y'all, this is why it's, when I make something for somebody, I'm so meticulous. That's why I had to quit baking cakes. If I had one tiny little thing, listen, most people wouldn't see it. I mean, probably nobody except for me. I was too hard on myself. I couldn't handle it. It drove me nuts. So I couldn't make cakes anymore because I was crazy. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Now, I am going to sand this down just a little bit. The only reason is anytime that you paint raw wood, you raise the grain. So this will make it a flat surface again. Okay. And I'm going to kind of just do my edges just a little bit again, kind of rustify it up a little, just a little. Just like that. See how my edges are kind of rusted down? I like it like that. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Now, here we go. So, we're going to use this big old one on it. Linda. Well, Linda, I mean, you know, y'all, listen, y'all professionals. I mean, you own a bakery, girl. Me, you know, I was doing it, you know, in the kitchen and in the dining room, and it was just, I don't know, driving me nuts. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit of fuzz on this because I haven't really used it very much. And I'm going to use, let's see if I can fit this big one on there. Nah. We're going to use this little small one. It's not exactly a sunflower, but I'm going to do it the colors of a sunflower, and I'm hoping that it'll be okay. If it won't, again, y'all, I'll paint over it and redo it. It's just that simple. And I'm just doing just the flower on it. I'm not doing any of the stem or anything like that, just the flower. Okay, here we go. Hey Caroline, how are you, girl? Shoo, it's hot down here, y'all. I'm literally not freezing. I'm telling y'all, menopause. Menopause. Okay, so I'm going to use brown in the very center, and brown and yellow in the center, and then yellow on my outside. So I'm going to go ahead and start in the middle with my brown. And the brown this is called bark, y'all, and it literally looks like chocolate pudding. So, and I'm going to have to use my little tool here, y'all. I'm going to have to use my little tiny tool. Maybe even smaller than that one. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, so I'm doing the center of that in the brown. Then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do the outside in the yellow. This is our bumblebee, like I said. I love the bright cherry colors, y'all. Love it. Okay, then I'm going to use this bumblebee on the outside, and then I'm going to kind of start mixing in the brown closer to the center. So I'm going to go on the outside. And y'all know what a sunflower looks like. I still want this to kind of look like a sunflower theme. So we're going to go with this. Go all the way around the edge. And y'all, this is again just chalk paste. It's just paste, a chalk and paste form, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna kind of go through here and put just a little bit of yellow in here. I'm gonna hold it up and show y'all when I'm finished. Okay, just like that. Then I'm gonna take just a little bit of the brown and do the same thing in there. And then I'm gonna finger paint. Finger paint, finger paint. Hey, Debbie. Oh, you missed me, girl. Well, that's sweet, Caroline. Okay. That's a little bit too much. Let's make sure. Do a little yellow in there, y'all. Okay. All right, let's see what that looks like. Let's see if we like it. Let's see if we like it. Hold on. Okay, there's that. We're putting a little yellow. I didn't have enough, y'all. It was too streaky. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Welcome all my new watchers tonight. Oh, I love it. Okay. How cute is that? Can y'all see like the brown? Hold on. Can you see how like the brown and the yellow in the center? I like that. So then I'll take this and put it over here, and I'll wash it in just a minute. I'm going to take just a little bit of white. Just a little bit, y'all. And you know how they have the seeds? I need some seeds in the middle. So I'm just going to take a little and put my seeds in the middle. Can y'all see that? Just some little seeds in the middle. Nothing big. I just need some seeds. And I used white with it because I had the white over here, but I think that's so cute. What you think, Mom? What you think? Okay, so I'm gonna set this over here and let it dry. And then we will finish this part. I'm gonna use this again because I'm gonna use my sunshine. I'm gonna use it in the yellow. Okay. sure I get everything off of me. Well, let's make sure this is good and dry. Then I'm going to sand it also just a little bit. Thanks, Debbie. Okay, Mom. Ain't that? So let me dry this really good. In fact, let me get the big one out. Let me get the big boy out. And dry it really, really good because I do want to sand it just a little bit so that it doesn't run. Listen, thanks everyone who has liked and shared this out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So much. I hate that I haven't been on in a couple of days, y'all. Tell you, this crazy back. This crazy back. Y'all, back pain is, back trouble is no joke. No joke. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm just going to sand this down just a little bit just to kind of make it smooth. And then I'm going to go over my edges and get that off the edges because I don't want it all the way to the edge. I kind of want that wood. I always do that. My cousin's on here and she always says, why do you do that? I'm like, I gotta get it off of me. Okay, so you see I just took it back to the same as it was. Y'all, it's a little fuzzy because I think my dust is on the camera now. It's all right. It'll be all right. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. So this is gonna be our first one. I am gonna fuzz it. And you know what? I'm going to put, I was going to do a little bit of wax, but I don't know. I don't know how y'all, a doggone dang hair from my things in there. It was painted in there, dried in there, y'all. So look, y'all, I was going to make, tomorrow I'm going to make some, it's a fancy, it's not a, it's, I watched the, I don't know if y'all watch him, but I love him. It is, Wise Guide. Love Caleb Wise. And he makes this really neat, really, it looks really good. I don't know. It looks really, really delicious. It's like a Chex Mix stuff. But it's not. It's, I mean, it is, but it's not. It's like a little bougie. I'm going to make some. Okay, so here's what I've got. I think I was going to put it all the way up. Let me come down with it just a little. Kind of put it in the middle. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. And I'm going with black on my words, okay? All the words that I'm using on this, I'm going with black. Okay, and this transfer, I want to show y'all. You see how it's got like little blue spots in the white? That's actually where the transfer is. It will not chalk through that. So that will remain white. Okay, so it'll, again, look like that distressed look, which is why I wanted to kind of stay with this thing. So I'm just going to use black on this part. And we're going to just go with the top part. Again, y'all, I want to show y'all what all you can do with transfers. Mix and match. And I always hate showing any that you can't get anymore, but it still shows you how you can go on there and look and see what you would want and what you could see and do with transfers. Okay, so we'll get my excess off. Put it back in my jar. Okay. Well, if I can get a hold of it. I love the way this looks. It always just looks so crisp and so neat. I love that look. Okay, then I'm gonna put this down here in my water, y'all, and clean it just a little bit. Now, let me, yes, y'all hit the heart button if you like coffee, if you love coffee. I don't know if I love coffee. I like it. I like coffee. I drink a cup every morning. Oh, I see the hearts now. Everybody loves coffee. I drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning unless it's summertime, and then I drink a Coke Zero. I don't have to have it. Sometimes I like it in the evening time. Caffeine really don't bother me, so I sometimes drink it in the evening, but okay. Just make sure to dry this really, really well. Thank you for the stars, Linda. Is that for telling me you love coffee, girl? Because I know you do love your coffee. Love all types now. I do like flavor coffee. Now listen, y'all, I drink blueberry coffee in the morning. I know, crazy. I'll drink regular if we go somewhere and they've got, I like regular. But I've talked about it before. I like blueberry coffee. Never drink it. Drink your Diet Mountain Dew, Debbie. Okay. My husband does not drink it either. He drinks, now he will drink hot coffee, or hot cocoa. He will drink hot cocoa if he's cold, which is very rare. Linda. Tracy, you gotta have your coffee, girl. So are you an all-day drinker, coffee drinker, or just in the morning? Okay. So now, y'all, I'm going to use this transfer. Told y'all we're gonna do some stuff. And I am going to fuzz it. I've used this one quite a few times. So it's really, actually doesn't need to be fuzzed. And then I'm going to kind of put this on this so that it doesn't get all up on the coffee part. Well, I'm gonna have to see it. Okay, so just the morning or the afternoon too? Morning? Okay. I kind of had to see this. This is why I did it this way. I gotta hold it up. Now, I will say, be careful if you're doing this. I probably should have waxed it so that it would not stick to my other words. But again, I've used this transfer a lot, so it's not sticky. Okay. I mean, it's sticky, but not, you know what I mean? It's not gonna hopefully damage anything. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, y'all. Actually, I'm gonna come down because that end, that is going to be right on there. We don't want that. We're going to put it down there. Now, I am going to ombre this one, y'all. Okay. So, I'm going to do the yellow. Good, Sarah. How are you, girl? Okay. So, I'm going to use the yellow, the brown, and the black, okay, like a sunflower. I'm gonna make this the same way. I want this to be, you know, ombre. What shall I say? All right, so I'm gonna take some yellow, put it up top. It's gonna be kind of different because the S and the, but that's okay. It'll be all right. But I kind of want it on the top of all the letters. And I kind of want it my main color. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the brown next. And put it, and I'm going to hold this up so you can see what I've done. Okay. And then a little bit of black on the bottom. And then we are going to finger paint. And hopefully it turns out. Linda, you keep sending stars, girl. You see how I've done that? Okay, so then I'm just going to take my finger and finger paint. And kind of get up in there with the different colors. I want some yellows down here. And hopefully it turns out. It's just, I hope it turns out. I'm always hoping it turns out. Hold on, we gotta have some more yellow up here. Make sure you get enough of your paste on there. And just push it through that transfer. I love it. Turned out great. Turned out what I wanted. Do you see how the sunshine, it's so hard to see on the video, but it's kind of ombre. So you've got your, like I said, it kind of looks like a sunflower. That's what I wanted. Linda. Linda, you cracked me up. Okay, y'all. So let's get this put on here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Linda just keeps sending me stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Linda. Oh my gosh, y'all. She's a nut. Linda is my cousin. Thanks, Debbie. So I'm just going to put my coffee. We got to have our coffee mug on top and then we are finished. But I do want to get all this up because, y'all, it's already all over me. It's on me. We're going to glue our little coffee mug on here. But yeah, please go and make this. I would love to see it. And again, y'all, if you want to be a part of the VIP, VIP in the comments and start looking for that. I finally got it set up. It's not as easy as people think. You bought a Linda, you cracked me up. Okay. Now, I will say the sign is a little plain for me. So, I may go back through. I don't know. We'll see. We're just going to glue this on here. I may go back through. I don't know. We'll see. What do y'all think? Is it too plain? What y'all think? What y'all think? Gotcha, Teresa. Look how cute it is, though. It's just a simple, cute little coffee bar sign. But I'm wondering if I don't need to take my sunflower and kind of put some, I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think? Does it need more or is it good? I kind of like it. I like that the sunshine looks like a, I like that the sunshine looks like a flower. Do you think it looks great, Teresa? I think so too. It's simple, but I really like it. Mom, what do you think? Does it need more or less? What do you think, Mom? What you think? What you think, Mom? You still on here? Mom's opinion kind of counts on this one. You love it, Debbie? Okay, okay. It's not too plain. So, listen, I like plain. I think it's great sometimes just to have a plain little, you know, sign, especially if this is at a coffee bar and you've got a lot of other stuff going on. I like it. So, thank y'all so much for the stars. Thank y'all for the hearts. Mom, what you think? Mom, you still on here? Mom, I'm calling Mom. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to leave it. If Mom thinks it needs any more, then I will go back through and possibly, I possibly will take this flower and maybe put something, I don't know. You love it, Mom? Just like this? We good? We good then. We're going to stick with it. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. I will see y'all tomorrow. Again, we're going to be cooking. Y'all going to be up with me in my kitchen. I don't know what will happen. You never know what my family will do, say, where. You never know. So, good luck. Gear up. I'll see y'all tomorrow.